mass and mineral. So the question said where the decrease has already occurred. So it has to be the osteoporosis. Okay? Consultant said not to accept. So at the end of round 2, Suhum Presby Senior High School 11 points, Mankesim SHTS 17 points, St. James Seminary Senior High School 27 points. We move to round 3, the problem of the day round. So in this round, contestants, you have one complex question and you have 4 minutes to provide a solution on the interactive screens behind you. After that 4 minutes, I will go through your solutions, then I will award the marks after I've gone through the consultant's solution. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Okay? And so at stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star. So this star will reward a school that is able to earn the perfect score of 10 out of 10. At this stage of the competition, if you get 10 out of 10, you will get 2,400 cedis to the team. So each contestant will get 600 and their teacher as well. Okay? The NSMQ star is sponsored by Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, for every life, for every future. Contestants, please go to the whiteboards on your screen. Home whiteboard. Then you may stand. Show your hands to the audience. They are not holding anything. Okay, now you can pick up the sheet, hold it up as we read through the problem of the day. It's from chemistry. A student intends to standardize a 100.0 centimeter cube sample solution of hydrochloric acid. To do this, the student first dilutes the solution by adding 400.0 centimeter cube of deionized water. The student then titrates 20.0 centimeter cube of the resulting solution with sodium carbonate using methyl red as indicator, and obtains a titer value of 10.0 centimeter cube. Given that the sodium carbonate was prepared by dissolving 21.2 grams in 250.0 centimeter cube of solution in a volumetric flask, determine the concentration of the solution. This is the problem of the day. You have 4 minutes. So we have the solution from our contestants. Let's go through the solution from our consultants. So this was from chemistry, and the question reads: a student intends to standardize a 100.0 centimeter cube solution of hydrochloric acid, and to do this, the student first dilutes the solution by adding 400.0 centimeter cube of deionized water. The student then titrates 20.0 centimeter cube of the resulting solution with sodium carbonate using methyl red as indicator, and obtains a titer value of 10.0 centimeter cube. Given that the sodium carbonate was prepared by dissolving 21.2 grams in 250.0 centimeter cube of solution in a volumetric flask, determine the concentration of the given solution. So to solve this, you have to have a strategy. You can calculate the concentration of the sodium carbonate that was used to standardize the HCl. Then from that, determine the concentration of the HCl that was used in the titration, and then trace back to the original concentration of the sample that you were given. Okay, so to find the concentration of the sodium carbonate, we find the moles because we're given the mass, and you can find the molar mass. The mass given was 21.2 grams, and the molar mass of the sodium carbonate is 106. So 21.2 divided by 106 will give you 0.200 moles. Now we know the moles were given the volume, which was 250 centimeter cube. So moles divided by volume will give you the concentration. So 0.200 moles divided by 0.25 decimeter cube will give you a concentration of 0.800 mole per decimeter cube. So if you find the concentration, you get 2 points. Now we know the concentration of the sodium carbonate. We can use it to find the concentration of the HCl that was used in the titration. But first, we have to write the equation. And so the equation is 2HCl plus Na2CO3 going into NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Okay, if you're able to write the equation as well correctly, 2 points. So now we have the equation that gives us the mole ratio. And so from the mole ratio, we can calculate the number of moles for the HCl, which is 2:1 to that of the sodium carbonate. And so the number of moles for the HCl is 0.0160 moles. And so the concentration in 20 cm cube would be 0.800 mole per decimeter cube. If you're able to do this, 4 points. Now we know the concentration we used in the titration, so we can backtrack to the original solution. And so we use C1V1 equals C2V2. And we are trying to find C1. We know C2, we know V1, we know V2. And so C2 we calculated to be 0.80. The new volume is 500 cm cube, and the old volume was 100 cm cube. So if you work this out, you will get the original concentration of the HCl to be 4.00 mole per decimeter cube. And this is 2 points, making 10 points. Now to our contestants. Suhum Presby, Senior High. So you were able to write the equation, but the product, instead of salt, water, and carbon dioxide, you wrote salt and an acid. So I gave 1 for that. I penalized you for adding the water and the carbonate, okay? So they get 1 for that. Then in calculating for the concentration of the sodium carbonate, I don't know what went wrong, so they got 0.82 molar instead of 0.800 molar. So it affected everything they did. So they get 1 out of 10. to Mankesim Senior High Technical. So they were able to calculate the concentration of the sodium carbonate that was used in the titration. They got the equation correct. Then they were able to calculate the concentration of the HCl used in the titration. So 2 points, 2 points, and then 4. They couldn't continue to get the concentration of the original HCl. So they get 8 out of 10. So St. James Seminary, they were able to calculate the concentration of the sodium carbonate. They were able to get the right equation. Then they used a different method in finding the concentration of the initial HCl. Everything was okay till they got to the mole ratio. Instead of 2:1, they used 1:1. So it affected their answer. They would have gotten 10 out of 10. So they get 9 out of 10. And that ends round 3.
Brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP, compatible with most vehicles. Goil Super XP will feel ya, huh? Will be feel. Goil, good energy. Yeah, yeah.
She's coming. She's coming.
Oh, it's in.
Here, take this.
She's coming.
I know. Go to the pharmacy now.
She's coming. Oh. She's here.
Pay faster, pay safer, and pay easy with Momo app. Download now and pay with the QR code, merchant ID, and so much more.
there might be a cavity. Don't you use Pepsodent?
We used to, but I'll try the new one.
Ah, that's why.
But doesn't every toothpaste give cavity protection?
Not really. Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter repairs tiny invisible holes to give 10 times stronger teeth. Will you trust Pepsodent?
Definitely.
Pepsodent, 10 times stronger teeth.
Use Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter.
Increasing over its domain, or it is decreasing over its domain. Selenium.
True.
You're right. With the same preamble.
Hey, child school is brilliant. My son will attend the school at all cost. Hey, let me call Adwa. What? That shock safe. Adwa, listen. Our son will attend the school at all costs.
Send money home.
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. You may try to pieces here. Yeah, okay, right.
Fast and easy. Show me to pay.
My boy.
Help you make that.
Nice one.
Oh dear. I didn't see that. Thank you for catching it. So, St. James, in balancing the equation, left out the 2, then 1 point for the equation. So they get 8 instead of the 9. Thank you for drawing it to my attention. So at the end of round 3, Suhum Presby Senior High School, 12 points. Mankesim SHTS, 25 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School, 35 points. Yes. Before round 4, substitutions. Presby Senior High Suhum, I have Ejam Emmanuel Bentum coming in for Shepherd Ni Adote Papo. Then St. James Seminary, I have Jesse Opoku Mafo coming in for Oswald. All right, gentlemen, you are welcome. We move to round 4. So the Jupe true or false round. Here statements go to each school. Contestants, you have 10 seconds to let me know whether the statement I made is true or false. Correct, 2 points. Incorrect answer, deduction of 1 point. You have the opportunity to decide not to answer, okay? I can pass that statement on, and the first out of the other 2 schools to ring the bell will have the opportunity to answer for 2 points if it's correct, but a deduction of 1 point if it is incorrect. So, during this NSMQ season, when any alumni abroad sends money to Ghana using their school's exclusive promo code, Jupe will reward the school with $20 for each transaction. Alumni are encouraged to check the NSMQ social media pages for their school's exclusive promos. The True or False is sponsored by Jupe Money Transfer, Send a Need, Meet a Need, Send via Jupe. So the True or False round is proudly sponsored by Jupe Money Transfer, Meet a Need, Send via Jupe. We start round 4. I start with Mankesim SHTS. Fluorine has a higher electron affinity than chlorine.
True.
That's incorrect. Suhum Presby. The first ionization energy of oxygen is lower than that of nitrogen.
False.
That's incorrect. St. James, Cesium has the largest atomic radius of all stable naturally occurring elements.
True.
Yes, that's correct. Mankesim SHTS. The primary function of estrogen is development of female secondary sexual characteristics.
True.
Yes. So home Presby, estrogen concentration does not vary during pregnancy.
False.
It's false. St. James Seminary, estrogen is secreted by the ovaries and the adrenal gland.
False.
It's a true statement. A preamble. The given expression is rational. The given expression is rational. Mankesim SHTS. The square root of the expression x minus 2 divided by the square root of the expression x plus 2.
True.
It's a false statement. Suhum Presby, x squared minus 3x plus 3, all divided by x plus 5.
True.
Yes. St. James Seminary, root x plus 2, all divided by root x minus 2.
False.
Yes. Mankesim SHTS. The wavelength of monochromic light is inversely proportional to its frequency. Yes, Henry?
True.
Yes. Suhum Presby. The wavelength of monochromic light does not depend on the refractive index of the propagation medium.
False.
Correct. St. James Seminary, the frequency of monochromic light does not depend on the refractive index of the propagation medium. Yes. Mankesim SHTS. The stronger an oxidizing agent, the higher the value of its standard reduction potential.
True.
Yes. Suhum Presby. A substance with a more positive standard reduction potential is easily reduced.
True.
Yes. St. James, in a galvanic cell, the electrode with the higher standard reduction potential acts as the anode.
False.
Yes. Mankesim SHTS. Gibberellins promote cell elongation.
False.
It's a true statement. Suhum Presby, ethylene or ethylene can promote fruit development.
True.
False. It's a false statement. St. James Seminary, cytokinins or cytokinins are mainly synthesized at the root tips.
True.
Yes. A preamble. If the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect its vertex angle, then it is. If the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect its vertex angle, then it is, Mankesim SHTS, a parallelogram.
False.
Yes. Suhum Presby, a square.
True.
It's a false statement. St. James, a rectangle.
False.
Yes. The last set of statements for round 4, Mankesim SHTS, a kiloampere hour is a unit of energy.
False.
Yes. Suhum Presby, a kiloampere hour is equivalent to 3.6 mega ampere second.
False.
It's a true statement. St. James Seminary, a kiloampere hour is a unit of charge.
True.
That's correct, and that ends round 4.
Good energy brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP, compatible with most vehicles. Goil Super XP, Ufilia, huh? Ubefi. Goil, good energy. Yeah, yeah.
She's coming. She's coming.
Oh, it's in.
Radar received now.
Boss, let's go back.
Okay, here. Take this.
She's
go to
coming.
I know. Go to the pharmacy now.
She's coming. Oh. She's here.
Pay faster, pay safer, and pay easy with Momo app. Download now and pay with the QR code, merchant ID, and so much more.
Ow.
Let me see.
She's never had a toothache before.
There might be a cavity. Don't you use Pepsodent?
We used to, but I'll try the new one.
Ah, that's why.
But doesn't every toothpaste give cavity protection?
Not really. Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter repairs tiny invisible holes to give 10 times stronger teeth. Will you trust Pepsodent?
Definitely.
Pepsodent. 10 times stronger teeth.
Use Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter.
Okay. At the end of round 4, Presby Senior High School, Suhum, 16 points. Mankesim Senior High Technical School, 32 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School, 48 points. Okay. Round 5. The last round, which is the riddles round. So I'll be reading clues to one particular thing for 4 riddles. You can stop me at any time, just ring your bell. You will have the opportunity to answer. If you give a correct answer whilst I am on the first clue, 5 points, 4 points for when I'm on the second clue, any other number of clues thereafter, 3 points. If your answer is incorrect though, you have to sit out for that riddle. Join us when we move to the next riddle. Remember, at stake in this round is the Goal Riddle Bonanza, which will reward a school that solves 3 riddles correctly, 1,200. And if you solve all 4 riddles correctly, 1,600. The Goal Riddle Bonanza is proudly sponsored by Goal Good Energy. We start round 5 riddles. Riddle number 1. I am an important process in chemistry, channeling energy to alter matter. I do not rely on heat or pressure. I am crucial in obtaining pure substances. I play a key role in producing aluminium and chlorine in dash. Yes.
Electrolysis.
Electrolysis is correct. 3 points. I am one of the main levels of biodiversity. I am significant to human existence for a variety of reasons. I play a critical role in maintaining ecological balance and providing essential services. I enhance biodiversity by providing varied habitats for numerous species. I refer to the variations in ecosystem within a geographical location and their overall impact on human existence and the environment. I am one of the Mankesim SHTS.
Demography.
No. I am one of the type of biodiversity along with species diversity, genetic diversity, and functional diversity. Who am I? St. James.
Ecosystem diversity.
Ecosystem diversity. 3 points. Next riddle. I am a 3-digit number. I am between 300 and 400. The number formed by my first 2 digits is a square. Yes. St. James.
361.
Incorrect. My last digit is a square. Yes, Mankesim SHTS.
369.
Yes, that's correct. The last riddle. I am a physical quantity encountered in mechanics. I am a leading attribute of a moving particle. I quantify motion, but I am not the quantity of motion. I determine both quantity of motion and kinetic energy. I am the rate of change of the Mankesim SHTS.
Velocity.
Velocity is correct, 3 points. And that ends round 5. end of the contest, Presby Senior High School, Suhum, 16 points. Mankesim Senior High Technical School, 38 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School, 54 points. Congratulations, St. James Seminary Senior High School, for winning the contest and qualifying for the quarter-final stage. Your score of 54, if it remains the highest for the day, you stand the chance to win the PEP Student Highest Scorer Award, which at this stage is worth 2,000 cedis. The PEP Student Highest Scorer Award is sponsored by PEP Students. Every Smile Matters. Mankesim SHTS and Presby Senior High, Suhum. We appreciate you being here, but unfortunately we have to say goodbye to you here. Hopefully next year we'll see you again. Thank you for being with us. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. Do make it a point to join us for the next contest, which will also be exciting. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GOL PLC and supported by Momo from MTN. Join